And thank you for tuning in to ESQ-Astro Sauce. I am the host, ESQ-Astro, and this is today's collective spread. Now, I am doing all shuffles live on camera, so that way there is no card trickery, no clickbait titles here, and we are not here for entertainment purposes. We are officially doing this tarot for people who are looking for answers, direction, or some clarity in their life's path. So all shuffles are done live on camera, and we do a classic pyramid build up with the Egyptian tarot. I also use the gods of Egypt oracle cards to clarify the reading. Bottom of the decks will display exactly what we can't see coming, and I'll give my expertise or my humble opinion of what I know of tarot to give some context to what comes out in the main spread. I do want to call in the Most High, my spirit guides, as well as my ancestors to guide the reading. And I ask that you call in whoever you need to from your end to show you the best possible view that you need to get what you need from the reading. And with mind, body, and soul, first card coming out is Strength in reverse. Next card is the Star card in reverse. The Empress reverse. The High Priestess upright. The Sun card upright. Death card in reverse. The Lover's card in reverse. The Moon in reverse. The World card upright. And last but not least, the Magician at the top of the pyramid. Right, so dominant upright reading, even though we do actually a dominant reversal reading now that I'm actually looking at the cards. Wow, it's 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6 cards coming out in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is showing the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so yeah, this looks like yeah, another part of this turnaround. Somebody's having that opportunity to get back out there. So with the Strength card coming out in reverse, again, this may be one of those things to where the strength in reverse is you having to not use as much power and strength as you have to get things moving. It may be you reserving your star power, putting a golden opportunity on hold, but again, taking higher counsel or a higher seat when it comes to understanding what you have to do at the time being. This will restore some type of joy in the process of a death and rebirth. Okay. But there's a hard choice to make. There's a reversal of a choice or a choice that you've been contemplating over that you may be stuck on. And it may be based upon things that are in the dark that you aren't able to see yet. Okay. So with that being said, changes are definitely going to be being made with this world card. But I think something's going to come to a completion once something comes to the light and you make that choice, which is ultimately going to put you in control of your magic or put you in a place to make things happen. The Magician is a manifester, a magical manifester. So, again, this could be the road to you redeeming things to what you can't see is the Hangman reverse, which is you being released from that position or that place where you felt stagnant or just content and not actually happy, which is where the Sun card comes in. So, that's a brief explanation. I don't want to get too deep here. There could be some things related to your health that definitely need to take front and center stage when it comes to things that you may be in the dark about. It may be time for that yearly checkup or, again, just a time to correct things in the diet that you may have gone a little overboard with when it comes to, again, doing too much in one direction and not enough in the healthier direction. So just keep that in mind. But ultimately, like I said, this is that part of the turnaround where, again, you kind of sizing up your options. You kind of got options coming in. You kind of can see a little clearer when it comes to um, what type of decision you actually want to make based upon where you want to be. So based upon things coming in, you're having a skewed perception, as far as uh, where you actually see yourself at the end of the day, which is most important in my book, because where you see yourself at the end of the day is pretty much where you're going to be. But again, that's a self choice. I believe everybody has the choice to, do that, and at the end of the day, you have to go with what or go with what you feel, because what you feel is usually what's real. Is from what I know. So. But let's see what the gods say. Hopefully, they clarify things to the utmost. And card coming out at the top. Yep, transformation in the upright, the Anubis card. So yeah, this is definitely some type of, like I say, some alchemical, magical manifestation, death and rebirth. A restoration of some type of joy or order that is definitely going to put things in the right place for you to become unstuck. Bottom of the deck for the gods is the fruitfulness card in reverse. Okay. So, fruitfulness, the opposite of fruitfulness to me is being wasteful. Okay. So watch out about being wasteful, again, using resources improperly, or over engaging in certain things based upon having the access to do it now. Because the world card is coming in, so there is some type of completeness change. There would be maybe even some money coming in with this, even though we didn't get the Wheel of Fortune card coming out. We definitely have other cards here that can talk about some financial opportunities. The Sun, as well as the Anubis transformation card that can talk about a financial change. Your Star in reverse card could be about some money coming in, or money that's going to be required to do something. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Again, your health is definitely in the balance, with the heart of the spread being that death card in reverse. We definitely want to keep an eye on our health, especially with the moon card in reverse, kind of clarifying that card with the sun. Again, the moon is clarifying the sun. The moon in reverse is clarifying the sun upright. So I definitely believe something's being brought to light. We do have an eclipse coming at the midpoint of this week on Thursday. So you definitely want to keep in mind, that energies are going to be eclipsing each other. Things are going to be ending. Things are going to be beginning. So these are the cycles of life that we go through, and yeah, I definitely see again this day that we're doing the reading, which is going to be Tuesday, August the 25th. Okay, this day is definitely kind of one of those days where there may be a bit of a hold or standstill early, but later in the day, I believe information is going to come in, conversations are going to be had for these things to actually play out, because again, there's going to be a lot of changes you don't see coming with that moon card in reverse and with the sun upright. Again, they're eclipsing each other. So again, some lights being shed to bring some things to an end and to start some new beginnings. So keep your eyes open, stay on your P's and Q's. We are again the Saturn retrograde, so it's a good time to reorganize, rethink, restructure, and again, get away from doing the same thing over and over, and you're not getting the results you want to. Again, that's the definition of insanity. So this is the time to reorganize and rethink things and start doing things different, so that you actually start getting a different result. And again, that different result may not be the desired result, but until you do something different, you won't know exactly what you'll get. So, like we say, if you don't go, you don't know. So you definitely got to give it a shot. And again, just try to switch things up, but stick to your guns. Have a like I say, with this eclipse, there can be clarity brought through this eclipse, but there can also be more confusion based upon where things are at in your life when it comes to what you're in the dark about. So just keep that in mind. Again, anything contractual or dealing with business, which it looks like that could be here, or the courts, because you got Anubis coming out twice here. You definitely want to make sure you reading the fine print. And definitely not making any fast deals with anything contractual. Make sure you read the fine print, get a proofreader if you need it, and yeah, make sure you again on your P's and Q's, keeping your eye open for signs, symbols, as well as synchronicities that may happen to give you insight on other things where you need to make choices, decisions, and again, changes. So I think the reading's pretty simple. Again, what we can't see coming is the hangman reverse and fruitfulness in reverse. Okay. So again, these are the things we need to keep in mind. You will become unstuck. You may be coming into some financial abundance, but don't be wasteful. I believe that's what that fruitfulness in reverse is saying. Don't be wasteful, but know that the fruits of your labor will come to pass. Just because I'm curious, the card under that, yeah, is the Truth and Fairness Ma'at card. So that card's been coming out a lot, and to me, it's no coincidence that it's right under this card. Again, just be mindful of when the fruits of your labor do come in or your ships come in. Don't unload all your cargo at one port. All right, so you guys leave me a comment if you vibe with the video, the message. Let me know if you see something I don't. I do like the constructive criticism. And then go ahead and like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hype the video, which is going to get me further out into the algorithm where we're trying to get to. And we need more subscribers. So tell a friend, tell a family member if they like tarot. Come to ESQ-Astro, where we keep it true on camera and no trickery or card effery over here. I thank y'all for tuning in. ESQ-Astro, and I'm signing out. Peace.